You don't lack discipline. You lack identity and clarity. Welcome, warriors of self-improvement. Today, we're diving deep into the trenches of personal growth, where the battle isn't against external forces, but against the most formidable opponent you'll ever face, yourself. We're here to rewire your mind, transforming self-doubt into unshakable self-discipline. This isn't just another motivational speech. This is your call to arms in the war against mediocrity. Let's start with a truth bomb. You don't lack discipline. You lack identity, clarity. It's a bold statement, I know, but think about it. How many times have you set a goal, felt fired up for a few days, only to find yourself back in old habits, wondering where your motivation went? It's not because you're weak. It's because you haven't aligned your actions with who you truly want to become. Every action you take, every decision you make, is a vote for the person you believe you are. When you hit snooze instead of hitting the gym, you're voting for the version of yourself that prioritizes comfort over growth. When you choose the salad over the burger, you're casting a ballot for the health-conscious individual you aspire to be. It's not about the action itself. It's about the identity it reinforces. Now, let's talk about self-doubt. It's that nagging voice in your head that says, you can't do this, or who do you think you are? But here's the kicker. Self-doubt is just identity confusion in disguise. When you're not clear on who you are and who you want to become, doubt creeps in like a thief in the night, robbing you of your potential. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, puts it brilliantly. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. This isn't just clever wordplay. It's a fundamental truth about human behavior. Your lofty ambitions mean nothing if your daily systems, your habits, routines, and rituals don't align with them. So, how do we bridge this gap between aspiration and action? We build systems that align with our future self. It's about creating an environment where discipline isn't a chore, but a natural expression of who you are. Imagine a world where going to the gym isn't a struggle, but simply what you do because you're an athlete. Where writing every day isn't a task to check off, but an integral part of your identity as an author. This is where the magic happens. Discipline becomes natural when it's tied to purpose. When your actions are a reflection of your deepest values and aspirations, willpower becomes less of a factor. You're not forcing yourself to do something. You're simply being who you are. Let's simplify it into a simple equation. Identity comes first, followed by motivation, and finally habits. Your identity, who you believe you are, is the foundation. It fuels your motivation, which in turn drives your habits. Most people have it backwards. They try to change their habits without addressing the underlying identity. It's like trying to build a skyscraper on quicksand. So, how do we rewire our minds for success? It starts with clarity. You need to get crystal clear on who you want to become. Not just what you want to achieve, but who you need to be to achieve it. Are you a disciplined athlete, a focused entrepreneur, a dedicated parent? Once you have that clarity, every decision becomes easier. You'd simply ask yourself, is this what a certain successful person would do? But let's be real. This isn't easy. It requires brutal honesty and a willingness to confront your current reality. You might realize that the person you've been isn't aligned with the person you want to be. That's okay. In fact, it's necessary. Growth begins at the end of your comfort zone. Now, let's talk about the power of small wins. Every time you act in alignment with your desired identity, you're strengthening that self-image. It's like working out a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger it becomes. Start small. If you want to be a writer, write for 5 minutes a day. If you want to be fit, do 1 push-up. These tiny actions might seem insignificant, but they are powerful identity reinforcements. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a new identity. It's a process of consistent, deliberate action. You're not going to wake up tomorrow as a completely different person. But with each aligned action, you're casting a vote for your new self. Over time, these votes accumulate, and your new identity solidifies. Let's address the elephant in the room. Failure. It's going to happen. You're going to slip up, miss a day, fall back into old habits. But here's the key. Don't let a moment of weakness become a permanent state. 1 missed workout doesn't undo your identity as an athlete. 1 unhealthy meal doesn't erase your commitment to health. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency over time. This is where many people falter. They use a single failure as evidence that they can't change, that they lack discipline. But that's the old way of thinking. With your new identity-based approach, you understand that setbacks are part of the process. They're opportunities to recommit to your identity, to double down on who you want to become. Now, let's talk about environment. Your surroundings play a crucial role in shaping your behavior. If you want to be a reader, surround yourself with books. If you want to be healthier, stock your fridge with nutritious foods. Make the behaviors you want easier and the ones you don't want harder. Your environment should be a reflection of your desired identity. But what about when things get tough? Because they will. This is where having a clear purpose becomes crucial. When you're connected to a deeper why, you can endure almost anyhow. Think about the Navy SEALs. They don't just endure grueling training because they're naturally disciplined. They do it because it's tied to a greater purpose, serving their country, protecting others. What's your greater purpose? What's the big picture that your daily actions are contributing to? When you connect your habits to a larger mission, they take on new meaning. You're not just working out. You're building this strength to be there for your family in the long run. You're not just saving money. You're creating financial freedom to pursue your passions. As we wrap up, I want you to remember this. You are not your past. You are not your failures. You are not your doubts. You are the person you decide to be, right here, right now. Every moment is an opportunity to reaffirm your identity, to cast a vote for the person you're becoming. So, I challenge you. Define your identity. Create systems that support it. Take consistent action, no matter how small. Embrace the process, knowing that each aligned action is shaping your new self. You have the power to rewire your mind, to transform self-doubt into unwavering self-discipline. Now, I want to hear from you. How did this message resonate with you? What identity are you committed to building? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value in this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content that will challenge you to become your best self. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today. Define your identity. Align your actions. Become the person you were meant to be. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay disciplined, stay focused, and keep moving forward.